I've got to add this to the beginning of this video. Discretion is needed with this video. I've done a pond visit today, and some of the language is a little bit not suitable for children or people that get offended. Please bear that in mind before you start this video. There's nothing bad, but there's some colourful language. There you go, you've all been warned. See you in a bit. Here we are, muckers. Well, finally, today is the day I'm on my way. Finally get to do the trip that I've been meaning to do since bloody April and get up to Twisted Towers and see Vince. Looking forward to this. Happy days. I've got a couple of stops to make first because from what I understand, there's a few more going than I expected. Oh, Scotty was going to come with me, but unfortunately something's arisen for Scotty and he can't make it now, so I will be going up on my own. But hey ho, it's a shame, but it is what it is. You can't, you know, can't do nothing about it. So yes, couple of stops. First of all, go get some fuel. Go and get mugged in the garage somewhere, and then I'll catch up with you on my second stop in a minute. See you in a bit. Right. Well, any of you muckers that take notice of any of my videos, like my cycling ones, you'd all know this. Stretch a busy road. I've got a nice little treat that I'm taking up to Vince's with me for them northern folk. Just up here, I got some of the special stuff on them, ready for me to pick up. So we turn on in here like that. Oh, there we go. It's a nice little treat for they, isn't it, eh? Borough Hill Cider Farm. Go on in and get a gallon. That's sort they lot right out. We should parking in here, and then see if Richard's about. Right, see you in a bit. Well, there's that done. Ain't gonna like that. If they don't, well, I'll drink it. Anyway, some good stuff that is. If you're ever down in the Somerset area, go and visit them. The farm's amazing, like, you know, they still do it all the old-fashioned way. It's brilliant. Big presses and stuff. It is brilliant. In fact, when Prince William visited there, he couldn't get enough of the stuff. He absolutely loves it, and I believe he still orders it now and has it delivered to him. So yeah, right, I'm gonna hit the road, so to speak, get some fuel, get on up there. See you in a bit. Well, I made it. Here we are. There he is. There he is. We've got the angry man, angry midget. We've got Kyle from Maxi Koi. Got the pickle. Dave. And we've got Si from up north Koi. Obviously, Jim through the window. Jim Bob from I Know What I Do, or It's What I Do.
I know what I do.
It's what I do.
You've been on too much of that, boy, haven't you?
Only had a little tip all that.
That pushback back over.
God, I tell you. Crazy up here, madness with this lot.
That's what he did to me last week. Come out the windows and take no notice and I don't be bastard.
Oh, there we go. Look at these beauties in here. Just giving them a bit of crap. That is coming home with me one day.
What, the sorrow guy?
Yeah.
Not a fucking hope.
Yeah, we'll see. You're going to die before me, Vince. It's fine. That's got my name on it, all right?
You wait till next year. Wait till next year. I'm going to spawn her.
Yes. She's a beauty.
She is. I'm going to be putting her with my chart Surrey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Body of a female.
I'm not saying a word to that.
Body of a female. Yeah.
Not on YouTube.
Well, you put man there.
No. Wind it back. There's no editing on my videos, mind.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry, your PG channel.
I might have to mute you all, but
What I'll do is I'll send you that little image I'll put up saying about twisted vocabulary content and all that.
Yeah, imagine him to be the one who.
well, I've come up obviously to see everybody.
And because he wants to go home with that shower.
Send him home.
Look at that little baby.
Not so little.
Send him home with it then.
He's going home with it.
That's a beauty. Absolute beauty.
It was mad.
Isn't it gorgeous?
And that was the second time we went. It was the first time we went.
Not bad for a £20 fish, is that? Get this lot out of the way. Look, he's going to net it up so we can have a look.
But this is what I mean. So Jim Lovell, basically, he's the only person who went to the
He's going to have a go anyway.
because the first one obviously was just testing
Got it.
equipment. So they flew to the moon, they released the
No.
moon,
Oh, yes. No, this is
and then it come back up.
Scotty's Kajaku. Scotty couldn't make it with me, unfortunately, today.
Yeah, because it's just tinfoil.
He's actually isolating, so
In an atmosphere.
I tell you what, Scott, when you do come up, this is absolutely gorgeous. That's flipping sim perfect, isn't it? You're not going to be disappointed with that at all, Scott. That is gorgeous.
Gutted, you couldn't come up, Scotty.
Yeah, I know he's gutted as well. He really wanted to come.
Yeah.
What's the size on that one?
Hang on.
Like about 30.
I reckon about 34.
I'll go 32.
No. He didn't say he borrowed money from National. He basically said at one stage, he had like so many millions left.
36.
36 centimetres.
Closest.
Giving it to one and letting the other die,
Isn't that gorgeous?
and then having both of them possible. And he said he split between them both, and they both fucking survived.
Yeah, you're not going to be disappointed with that, Scott. If you're watching, mate, which I expect you are. Happy days. Right, I'm going to get on and have a natter. Oh, he's going to get the shower on. I'll be back in a sec once he's caught it. And this is what I've come up for. Look at that. Beauty. Old school shower. Or what I call old school. It's got a nice thick sumi on it.
Adam Byer.
Adam Byer one, is it?
Yep.
Happy days. So it's good quality fish then coming from Adam. Yeah, happy with that.
You want a measurement?
I believe you said he was 31, wasn't he? Believe.
Your phone now has got more processing capability than your rocket and the smartphone. But there's all that fucking RAM and stuff. It's like the modules and memory you can get still.
35.
35.
Comparing sizes here, I think.
But that's because
You're all beat me hands down, so I won't worry about it.
That's how he gets away wearing lycra.
I ain't got much to hide. No, that's right. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Comparing sizes. Oh,
Proper happy with that.
I'm not. They're having a measuring contest.
Beautiful.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You like
yeah,
it?
definitely, definitely.
You like it?
Right, I'm gonna go and chew some fat. I'll catch you in a bit. Cheers, muckers. Oh, Vincent. You know I'm a Matsuba man. Oh, that is nice. Getting Matsuba.
When you pod it and you take it out of the pod, that's good shelling things, isn't it?
Look at the skin quality on it.
And that one's Japanese. It was bought as an American. And the red just never came. And I think it's male as well. But that is scale perfect on that Matsuba.
Yeah, that robin across the top there.
It's knocked itself slightly, but we've been in and out with the fucking net all morning.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Oh, you ain't doing my wallet any favours. That is gorgeous.
I tried a Matsuba for you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. I'm gonna have to turn it off. Here we are at the front. Oh, mate. That's a fair old whack.
Believe it or not, there's the same amount of water in there as there is in the Tosai tank. And that was without trying.
Hell.
There's 330 gallons there, and the Tosai tank is 330 gallons.
I weren't expecting it to be that big. But don't look at it on the videos. Don't look at it at all. Yeah, I can tell that.
And the actual clarity itself is because of the plants.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're not filtering it with a lot, are you?
The only reason that the sieve is there and the pump that's feeding the backy shower, and the fact that the backy shower is there, is because these are in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for the fact that me fucking filter house was falling around my ankles, they'd be down there in the grown on tank.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And up here would be not the fry, but the next stage up.
Next stage up.
And then once they start hitting the smallest in here,
I've spotted something.
lemon kajaku.
No, that orange shiny one. What's that?
That orange shiny
Ginrin.
one there. Ginrin kahaku.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Looks like there's going to be a fight between Susan, you, and Simon.
Oh, I'm not being funny either. I know I've got two Sasui. I've got Claude and I've got my funny patterned one. But I'm not a Sasui man.
But
That Sasui is gorgeous.
This is Susan's one. This one's going to be moved over to the main pond next week. Oh, you little bugger. And see, that's the only other problem here. How I've got pumps and pipes I've got to worry about.
Yeah, I don't miss that, I've got to admit. Oh, that is stunning.
That is an Adam Bayer Koi Farm Shisui.
That is beautiful. Look at the blue on it.
Yep.
The camera don't do it any justice, I've got to admit. The camera is not doing it any justice at all. That is gorgeous.
Yep. That is an Adam Bayer Koi Farm Shisui.
It's got a nice clean head as well, isn't it?
Oh, yes. I think it's going to be male.
Yeah, it's got that sort of shape to it, hasn't it? I like the scalation across the top there.
Yeah.
Just over his shoulders. That is nice. And I'm not a Sasui man, but I did spot that there. I thought, hey, that's nice Sasui, that.
Like I said, it's changing again already. And I actually sent you a picture of this, didn't I? My little conglomerate.
Yes, yes. This is another one of my favourite breeds.
Right.
Obviously,
Look
I've
at
got
how
one
much-
myself.
Look at how much that's changed since I sent you that photo.
Wow. Yes.
When I sent you a photo, it had black go all the way down the bottom, didn't it? The whole of the bottom was black.
Yeah. That's stunning, isn't it?
It was black all across the bottom, both sides, equally, and now it's starting to fade back, and I've got black coming up across the top of the shoulders now instead.
Bloody lovely. One thing I will say though is I got asked this question the other day about Kumon.
Yeah.
What do you go for? Body shape, pattern? And the first thing I said was don't ever go for a pattern on a Kumon because they will change constantly.
Yeah.
Mine changes about 3 times a year.
Yeah. Same with Matt's Kawabaki.
Matt's Kawabaki's another one, yeah.
I've got one of them in the pond as well. That's in the main pond.
Yeah, I did see it. I did see it down there, yeah.
That's Naden by a koi farm as well.
Was it?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that is one thing. Don't ever look at a pattern on a Kumon
No.
and buy it for the pattern. You'll be disappointed in a few months' time because it'll change.
It will change, definitely. There's nothing in that one yet.
That one's empty now, is there?
Well, it's not empty. It's teeming with...
Oh, you're growing.
It's teeming with life.
Growing things.
I'm preparing, ready for fry.
It's things like that the pickle was spawned from. I can say it now he's gone in.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell, Steve forgot his ball valve.
Oh, he's left his balls behind.
Yeah, Steve. Steve Popham. You dopey bastard. You got your fish, but you forgot your bowl.
Oh, happy days. Right, I'm going to go do some more mingling. Now I've had a bit of koi porn.
I'll give you one more bit of koi porn.
Oh, go on then.
Yes, it is that one.
Lemon Kawaki. Harawaki even. Kawaki.
Look at the white on that.
Oh, blimey, that is white, isn't it? That's some bloody good skin on there.
New Forest koi.
Is it?
Yep.
I'm looking to pay them a visit sometime in the year.
Came from the same spawning as the lemon harawaki in the front, and you can see how different the two are.
Yeah, definitely. It's nice, isn't it? It's pretty.
All the metallics came from the New Forest fry.
That is pretty, very pretty. I do like a harawaki.
And I'm sending Simon home with a gift for his wife. Wasn't either of them two. There we go.
Oh, Ogon.
Scale perfect Ginrin Platinum Ogon.
That's what I got, Gimlin Black. Yeah, nice. Very nice.
I lost
Good quality, isn't it?
Yeah. I lost the best one in there the other week. And that was a Deutsch Ginrin Platinum Ogon. The actual Deutsch scales were Ginrin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was fucking nice.
Very pretty.
The end come off me pump.
Yeah.
And it ended up inside.
Oh,
and it
no.
stretched it. Yeah.
Poor thing.
Absolutely gutted. And everyone keeps eyeing this one up, but this one's Susan's.
You have to Kitsuri.
No. That Kitsuri's going nowhere.
Oh, the Kajaku.
Have a look at that one.
Oh, yeah, another nice one. Yeah, another nice Kajaku.
That one's Japanese.
That's nice, isn't it? There's Scott, could be another one there, look.
The only reason Scott's got that one is because Susan's got that one.
Yeah. Yeah, you did take a bit of persuading to sell that one, didn't you? Yeah. I must admit. I had to put a bit of hard work in on that one, Scott, for you.
Where else? No, the other one I like in here is that one. Really stands out. Fucking hate working round pipes.
One thing I'm going to get you to explain in a minute, because again I've had questions asked and I can answer them because I don't know how it works. You run that off uplift filtration, don't you?
I run it on air filtration, yes.
Air?
Yeah.
Now how does that work?
I'll have to get the screwdriver back out, take the clamp off, and I'll show you once I catch this little shit.
Somebody asked me the other day, how does Vince's filtration work? I said, well, it's through air, but I don't know how it works. That's nice.
Gin ring to jar coat.
Yeah.
The
Oh, that
robin's
gin
there,
rings,
but
yeah.
it's very, very faint.
It's going to come through though,
It
isn't
will
it?
come through, yeah, and that colour will just thicken up.
Again, the camera's not doing it any justice. There, you can see the robin quite nicely under there.
And it's got a beautiful gin ring on it, especially when
Yes.
the light catches it.
Just a nice shimmer on it.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Happy days. Right, he's going to go and get a screwdriver, and then he's going to explain to me how this filtration works. Right, now, for those of you that have asked me on how airlift filtration works, I couldn't answer it because I didn't actually know. But Vince is going to explain it now.
What I've got, if you see over there, I've now got a dome on the side of the wall.
Down in there, yeah.
Yeah. That dome is connected to 4-inch pipework, which goes along the bottom of that veg bait.
Alright, okay.
And then it's stopped at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then you've got your plants, and then you've got a baffle here, which means everything's got to go under that baffle to come into this chamber here.
Yep.
Yeah. In this chamber here, I got that.
Just a piece of pipe.
No, it's not just a piece of pipe.
It looks like just a piece of pipe to me.
No. As you can see on the back, there's an airline.
Right.
Right, this one I actually made. This one's different to the one over there. And what I did with this one is I've got an 1.5 inch coupler, solvent weld, and a 2-inch coupler, solvent weld.
Right.
Right. And you know where you've got the bit that stops the pipe from going all the way through in the centre?
Yeah.
Well, on the small one, I drilled loads and loads of holes. You see?
Oh yeah, little tiny ones, yeah.
Right, and then I put some resin in the bottom to seal it.
Yeah.
And then on the top, I did the same. So then you've got a chamber there.
With air in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I put my reducer down to 1.25 inches because I found 1.25 inches is best for push on a small body. And then you turn it on and the air comes out of this chamber and comes up the pipe. But as the air's coming up the pipe, it drags the water with it.
That's clever. That is clever. There you go. Look, now I couldn't answer your question because I didn't know how it works.
That one over there works slightly differently.
Yeah.
Because that one over there on the bottom, instead of an air chamber, has a 43-inch reducer.
Right, okay.
And then that 3-inch reducer is reduced right down to 1.25 inches. But on the 4-inch part, I've got some big holes cut, and then at the bottom of there, I've got an air stone.
And that pushes the air up.
And then that pushes the air up. So you can do it either or.
Yeah.
I mean, I first found out about airlifts 11 years ago when I first visited Cuttlebrook Farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They use airlifts up there, do they?
Yeah, most of our systems are run on airlift. And it was something that just took me, and I've done lots and lots of research on it. There's quite a lot on YouTube about airlift, but most of it is in foreign. German, Danish, all that sort of
Yeah.
thing. So unless you can get it translated, you don't really know what
Yeah,
they're saying.
I did
But
have a
you
quick
can
look.
see what they're getting at. And I've watched videos where they're actually pushing water 20 foot in the air by using an air pump.
Blimey.
Now at the moment I'm running this pond with these two pipes and they're both running on Evolution Aqua 75 litres a minute.
Look at that, instantly pushes it out. There's no prime in it or anything,
No.
is there?
Like I say, it is instant.
What do you think the flow rate is on that, though?
It all depends on your pump.
All depends on your air pump.
All depends on your air pump. Bigger the air pump, the faster the flow. But the bigger the air pump, the bigger the pipe needs to be.
Yeah.
Now you find all Mark systems at Cuttlebrook, they all run on 4-inch pipe.
Right.
Yeah. I've actually started the bottom chamber for a 4-inch airlift that's going into the growing on tank that I'm rebuilding, because that tank's going to be run on airlift. I've decided
It's going to be interesting.
I'm not putting a shower back on it.
No.
No. I'm going to go back to
A lot of condensation with the shower, wasn't there?
homemade easy pod, bio chamber, airlift return, The cheapest chips.
Happy days, happy days.
Cheapest chips.
And to be fair, apart from the blanket weed, obviously he's running the shower as well there, but this is all, and the sievlet, this is all to get rid of the blanket weed. So apart from the little bits of blanket weed, this water is crystal.
And that's all down to the plants.
Yeah, which is all running through that one airlift system.
Yeah.
Or 2 airlift systems.
But you've got this one on the left-hand side runs along the, well, they both pipework runs along the bottom of each one.
Yeah.
But this one goes in right at the bottom, but that one goes in just below the surface. There's a 4-inch tank connector. If you where the outlet is there, if you come to your right ever so slowly and come down, there's a 4-inch tank connector there with a bit of grilling, bit of this stuff on it.
Ah, right, I see. Yeah, I couldn't see it from
And
there,
that
but the
skims
sunlight's
the
on it.
surface. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out, dig out the silicone, and I'm going to put another dome on it.
Happy days.
Because up until this morning, I had that on there, and the pipe was sticking out.
Yeah,
And because I've got bigger fish in there, I didn't want to
didn't want to damage them, yeah.
bashing up against it.
Well,
so
those domes are ideal then, aren't
I
they?
used that dome. That is actually the top of a soil stack. You know the vent pipe they put on top of the soil stack, stop water going down it?
One of them.
That's what it is.
See, it doesn't
All I
need to
did
be
was
expensive, does
trim
it?
down so I had an inch gap below the actual dome.
Yeah. Happy days. Happy days.
You could actually use them as a bottom drain.
Yeah, you could in a small tank. I was just
You know,
looking at
like,
that.
You know, like what I did in the Tosai tank?
Yeah,
I used a 90 bend, didn't I?
that's right, yeah.
Well, all you need is that 90 bend, a little bit of pipe sticking up, chuck that on top, you've got an instant bottom drain.
Don't need to be dear, do it?
No. And I will continue banging that drum. It does not have to be expensive to keep good quality koi.
No.
Whether they're English bred, Japanese bred, Polish bred, the only one I won't buy is fucking Israeli.
Yeah. Fair enough. Got no answer to that. Fair enough.
Well, it is well documented why I don't like Israeli koi.
Yeah, no, everybody to their own, innit?
But
I believe one of mine's Israeli.
when you lose three systems, well, you don't lose them. I had to euthanize them. 3 systems worth of fish.
Oh, through KHV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that came from an Israeli koi, which is why I will never go without an Israeli koi again.
I believe one of mine is, but I'm not 100% sure. I do believe that one of mine is. But yeah, no, happy days. So there you go. Now you've learned, or now you know how an airlift system works. And now I've learned it as well, so happy days. Right, I'm going to go chew some more fat. Jim's just come out to say hello.
Hello.
I'm just about to start cooking some burgers.
He's going to start cooking some burgers, so that's me for the day. I'll catch you in a bit. Well, I'm back. Met Dave from KOIKARMA today. Give me a mug. Happy days. And yes, Dave, it's filled up with them apples. Oh, what a great afternoon. Right. So, I've got my shower back. I've had old Vince. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. What I call old school, with a nice thick sumi pattern on it. But right, I'm going to let that float for half an hour anyway. I've had this boiling away all day. Mixing up, lovely. Nice bucket full of salty pond water. Because I've had to travel so far with it, with the fish. I want to give her a salt bath. Just to help her out. Help relieve some of the stress a bit. And, you know, I believe it works anyway. Some people will use it, other people won't, you know. I do if I've travelled a long way with a fish. Or if I've got a fish from somewhere I don't know. So, but yeah, everybody else is doing alright. But I'm going to set up now for a scrape. Obviously, doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, or what fish you got. If I buy a fish off you, I will scrape it. But yeah, it's from Vince. I trust it wouldn't have anything, you know. So, but yeah, happy days. Right, I'm going to let that float. I'm going to drink my cider. And then I'm going to bath it in its salt and then introduce it to the pond. Catch you in a minute. Well, muckers, there you go. Exactly what I've been after. What I call an old school shower. And what I mean by the old school is it's got the nice thick sumi patterns. Gorgeous. Proper chuff with that. 36 centimeters. Adam Buyer fish. That Vince has brung on. I spotted it and wanted it. Proper happy with that. Nice and clean, no marks on it. Well, I wouldn't expect any marks of it on it with the quality of Vince's fish. So, right, I'm going to do a scrape. I'm going to hurry up, give him a salt bath, or her a salt bath, whatever it is. Because he's had to travel nearly 2.5 hours. So that'll help it out a little bit. Help de-stress it, hopefully. And then I'm going to introduce it to the pond. I'll be back with you in a bit. Oh, well, I wouldn't have expected any different from Vince. From Twisted Koi. But she is as clean as a whistle. So I've done one scrape across the top, middle and bottom. And she's as clean as a whistle. So I'm going to transfer her now into my salt bath. This is my little bathing container. She'll sit in there then for sort of 7 to 10 minutes. She will go over. If ever you do a salt bath, they will go over, but don't be alarmed. They will sort themselves out once they get back into fresh water. But this is just a tonic. It helps relieve the stress, and obviously it does help to eliminate anything that is on the skin. But yeah, no need to worry about it at all if she does go over. Just keep an eye on it. 7 to 10 minutes. 22 grams of salt per litre. Don't use table salt, use cooking salt. If you use table salt, it's got bleaching agents and that in it, which will kill your fish. That's how I do my salt baths. There's 10 litres in there, 220 grams of salt. It's been mixing with the air stone all day long since I've been up there. Vince's. I sorted it out this morning before I left, and it's had the air stone in it, mixing all day. So I'm going to pop her in, give her 7 to 10 minutes, and then put her in the pond. Catch you in a minute. Well, it's been about 5 minutes. She's doing absolutely brilliant. Obviously, with any sort of bath medication or any, just make sure you've got the air going. Keep the air going, and stand there and keep an eye on him. It's not a nice experience for him, but I believe that salt is a good tonic. It will help her out. It'll help her relieve her of the stress of the travelling and the bagging and the netting. It'll help it recover from that a lot better. So, but yeah, absolutely made up with this. Been looking for so long for a shower with a nice thick sumi pattern. And the old Twisted one had one for me. Happy days. Right, I'm going to give it the next 5 minutes and then I'm going to put her in the pond. Alright, well that's 10 minutes now. She's absolutely fine. She's not even tempted to go over. Cool. She's either used to it or she's hard. Right. Get the air stone out of there. There he is. She is. Beautiful. So chuffed with that. Proper chuffed with that. Well, it's been a good half hour. She's been exploring. She's still exploring. So happy with that. Massive, massive thank you to Vince at Twisted Koi for that. Absolute stunning. Absolutely stunning. On the next bit, I'm going to name a few channels that were there that I managed to meet today, which I was over the moon about. All the channels and their links and that will be in the description. Super, super happy with that. Vince, my mucker, you are an absolute star. You know how long I've been looking for an old school shower, or what I call an old school shower. And you managed to get one. Proper chuffed. Right, let's spin you around. Wow, over the moon with that. What a fantastic afternoon. I'm going to tell you straight now, if any of you get the opportunity to go and see Vince down at Twisted Koi, go for it. Go for it, I tell you. I was quite surprised actually that some of the fish he's got in there, he's got some clonking things in there. And Vince, I don't care what you say, mate, I am going to have that Ginrin Sorrogoy. You know it as well. You do, you bloody know it. Might take me a while to talk you around, but I will have it. Oh, I don't know, but yeah, no, what an afternoon. Managed to meet some cracking people. I met, obviously, Dave from KOIKARMA, the old fossil. I met Sai from up north Koi Pond. Nice one, Sai. Lovely bloke. Kyle from Maxi Koi, MAKC, I think. I'll put it all in the link anyway, all in the description there anyway. Go and check his out. Actually, his video is, he's just finished building a pond. He hasn't quite finished all the filtration and everything just yet, but yeah, he's kind of nearly there. Go and check him out. He could do with a few subs. Go and hit him up. He's got some cracking content, and the same as Sai over at up north Koi. He's got some smashing videos actually, some smashing content, some very informational stuff as well. Seems to know his gear, know his stuff, like, you know. Pickle, nice to meet you. Man Mountain, wow, I wasn't expecting that. What are you, 6'5", 6'4", something like that? Built like 2 brick put together. Yeah. Good to meet you there, mate. Good to meet you. Obviously Jim from It's What I Do and his wife Veronica. Lovely couple. Nice to meet you both. Who else went out there? Kaz from Pond and Garden. And she had to drag along the angry midget. Gary, alright mate. The bloke's a flipping nuts there. He's shot out. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, yes, I am absolutely. Popsey's Koi. Steve. I've seen him before comment on some of my stuff. I never actually knew he had a channel. I suppose I didn't look, but yeah, I could catch up on some of your stuff, mate. Your channel looks pretty good. So yeah, cracking. Nice to meet you, and you're local, so we're going to arrange a visit at some point. Either way, both ways, whatever. But yeah, knock me up, mate. Knock me up. So happy days. But other than that, yeah, massive thank you for everybody that made this afternoon what it was. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. And of course a super special thank you to Vince and Sue down at Twisted Tower for having me up there. Towers for having me up there. Now, my little buddy guy I had off Vince when he came down here and visited me, convinced us a male. Alright? So that's why he's called Vince. The shower is a female. Now, if she doesn't mind, I think I'm going to name the shower Susie. Susie Shower. On that note, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Cheers, muckers.